Good morning. I have been discussing about United Nations and its principal organs. Today, I am going to continue with the topic United Nations and principal organs. I have discussed important principal organs, General Assembly, Security Council, etc. Now, today, I am going to discuss about Economic and Social Council. The Economic and Social Council, usually referred to by the acronym ECOSOC, provides a central forum for discussing the world's economic, social and environmental challenges and for formulating policy recommendations to address them. So, Economic and Social Councils is formulated to address the issues related to economic, social and environmental challenges, and it makes policy recommendations considering these particular issues. Economic and Social Council is comprised of 54 UN member states which are elected by General Assembly to serve overlapping 3-year terms. So, Economic and Social Council consisted of 54 UN members elected in General Assembly. And another important organ of United Nations is UN Human Rights Council. The Human Rights Council is an intergovernmental body within the United Nations system made up of 47 states responsible for the promotion and protection of all human rights around the globe. So, this particular UN Human Rights Council created for protecting the human rights all over the world. Since the Council inception in 2006, Human Rights Watch has been involved in strengthening its capacity to promote and protect human rights worldwide and be more responsive to the needs of victims of rights violations. So, there are many victims all over the world who are suffered by rights violation. This particular UN Rights Council intervene in this, what are the human rights violations happening all over the world. And some specialized agencies are there for the United Nations. One of the important specialized agencies are UNICEF. UNICEF, also known as United Nations Children Fund. So, the expansion of UNICEF is United Nations Children's Fund. Is a United Nations agency responsible for providing humanitarian and developmental aid to children worldwide. So, UNICEF is especially focusing on the human rights of children. UNICEF activities include providing immunization and disease prevention, administering treatment for children and mothers with HIV. So, we are going through a pandemic era. In such an era, the activities of UNICEF is important. So, one of the important main activities of providing immunization and disease prevention among the children, and it also consider mothers with HIV. And another important aim of UNICEF is enhancing childhood and maternal nutrition, improving sanitation, promoting education and providing emergency relief in response to disaster. So, when a disaster happens, children who are the section, they are affected a lot. So, UNICEF especially focusing on this children and enhanced childhood and maternal nutrition, improving sanitation for these children, and promoting education. Giving education for children is an important aspect. So, UNICEF work for the upliftment of children. And about UNICEF, UNICEF is the successor of United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, also known as UNICEF, created on December 11, 1946 in New York by UN Relief Rehabilitation Administration to provide immediate relief to children and mothers affected by World War II. The same year, the UN General Assembly established UNICEF to further institutionalize post-war relief work. In 1950, its mandate was extended to address the long-term needs of children and women, particularly in developing countries. So, UNICEF is mainly aiming to address the problems of children and women, particularly in the developing countries. So, in the developing countries, women and children faces many different issues. So, UNICEF focusing children and women of the developing countries, especially focusing on developing countries. That's about United Nations and its important organs. So, I have discussed about Economic and Social Council, and another important organ of United Nations is UN Human Rights Council, and there are some specialized agencies, that is UNICEF. UNICEF is working for the improvement of children all over the world. That's about topic. Thank you.